Okay, let's take a vote. Who here has been bouncing all of their big dreams and even bigger ideas off the same few people that they always have? Now, who here has had a deeper, more inspiring, or straight up more productive conversation with someone that they met through social media? Because here's the truth. The internet is full of people who are walking the same path as you. Moms building businesses after bedtime, creatives trying to market their magic, and entrepreneurs just figuring it out as they go. Imagine having a crew of business besties that you can voice memo when you're doubting yourself. People who get what it means to launch something, from your kitchen table. A support system that actually cheers for your goals and doesn't look at you sideways when you say that you're building a business on Instagram. And if you're not there yet, if you're listening to this thinking, man, I wish I had that, then this episode is for you. Welcome to Growing Wild, the podcast where creativity meets confidence and marketing meets mindset. I'm Jamie Cole, marketer by trade, dreamer by heart, and your host on this journey to figuring it all out together. Because let's be real, building a brand and a life that you love takes more than just strategy. It takes courage. If you're ready to finally do that thing that you've been dreaming of, launch the business, grow your brand, or just make space for you, I got you. We're talking marketing tips that actually make sense, mindset shifts that get you out of your own way, and how to fully embrace who you are without apologizing. So grab your coffee, shot of tequila, or whatever keeps you sane, and let's grow. Here's the thing. When I first started putting myself out there, it was terrifying. I'm creative. I love marketing. I love people. But hitting post on a vulnerable caption? I mean, seriously, being creative, making art, that's vulnerable in its own right. Now we're supposed to put ourselves out there too. We're supposed to start conversations without knowing if anyone's going to answer. That takes guts. But let me tell you, it is worth it. I can name at least 3 people right now who are in my corner because I decided to be a little bold and show up online as my full self. And it wasn't just about business. Those connections gave me confidence when I doubted myself, helped me work through some tough decisions, and reminded me I'm not alone in this whole build a business while juggling life kind of thing. Online community isn't just a nice bonus. It's a lifeline, sometimes especially for moms, wives, multitaskers, and entrepreneurs who might not feel fully supported or understood by their real life circle. And that's not a dig at our real life buds. We love them. But let's be honest, not everyone gets what we're building. And the best part, you don't have to wait for someone to invite you. You can create the space that you need. You can find the table where you belong, or you can build your own. So today we're getting into why online community matters, like really matters. How to build a community that feels aligned, not exhausting, and how to show up in a way that invites genuine connection without it turning into another thing on your content to-do list. Let's talk about how to find your people and grow wild together. Let's just call it what it is. The internet can be a dumpster fire, but one of its not so trashy qualities, accessibility. We have access to people all over the world. That means your next collaborator, business bestie, or content inspiration could be just one DM away. And that's wild when you think about it. And for those of us who work from home or are deep in the trenches of parenting, solo entrepreneurship, or just creativity, it can be really lonely, like talking to the dog and the craft supplies kind of lonely. But when you find your corner of the internet where people are speaking your language, whether it's marketing or just trying to balance nap time with Zoom calls, that's it. Chef's kiss. You start to feel seen. You start to realize that you're not the only one trying to build something beautiful in a world that feels like it's moving way too fast. And that kind of connection, it fuels your creativity, your confidence, and your growth. Let me say this louder for the people in the back. Your friends and family don't have to be your only support system. And honestly, they're not meant to be your only support system. I mean, there's only so many times that your husband can tell you how wonderful of a job that you're doing. But really, please don't stop doing that. Keep them coming. Your bestie might love you, but she also might not understand why you're willing to take the risks that you want to start that next big dream. I mean, who's with me here? A meaningful comment from a brand new follower on Instagram, it just hits different. The truth is, we need different people for different parts of our life and our business. And that's where online community comes in. Because online, you can find people at the same stage as you. I mean, hello, co working sessions and rants about changing algorithms. Even better, people a few steps ahead of you, mentors, inspiration, and goals. And best yet, your ideal audience, the ones who are actually looking for what you have to offer. You deserve to be surrounded by people who understand what you're doing and why it matters. So if you've been waiting for permission to go seek out and find your people, here it is. Go get them. Now, let's get into the real meat and potatoes. How do we find our people? Being authentic is important, but I am not about to tell you just be yourself and the right people will magically show up. We're not casting magic spells over here. We are being intentional. Building a community, one that actually supports your growth and makes this journey more fun. It takes effort, but it doesn't have to feel like a full-time job. Here's how to do it in a way that feels real, sustainable, and all you. Tip number 1, show up. This is where it all starts. Not the filtered version of you, not the let me prove I'm an expert version, the real you, the one that drinks cold coffee at noon and forgets what she's saying in the middle of a sentence. But still, you got gold to share. People connect with humans, not just highlight reels. You don't have to spill your deepest, darkest secrets online. But you do need to share stories, your thoughts, and your behind the scene moments that make your brand feel personal. Let people in a little. Show them your why, show them your heart, show them your process, and yes, even the mess. Because when you show up that way, you give others permission to do the same thing. And that's where real connection begins. Tip number 2. Engage like a human, not a brand. Let's break the scroll and then ghost habit. If you see a post that actually resonates with you, say something, not just a heart emoji or a yes. Give them a moment of real conversation. Comment like you would if you were sitting across the table from them. Instead of love this, try this is exactly how I felt last week trying to launch my product. How did you work through that fear? Though we might actually love this, real questions lead to real dialogue. DMs, story replies, comment sections, these are all great places to talk and not just tap. Be intentional. Don't wait for people to come to you. Start the conversation. Be the brave one who speaks up first. And yes, emojis are freaking cute, but they don't start conversations. If we're building a community, We're not just tossing emoji confetti, we're creating connection. Tip number 3, create space for community. Community doesn't just happen to you, it's something that you can create. And no, you don't need a giant platform to start. You just need the willingness to show up, initiate, invite people in. Think Facebook groups, Instagram live broadcasts, heck, even just the comment sections. Also, there are platforms that are meant for building community. Patreon and other similar platforms give us a way to create a community and provide serious content and value back to that community. And the best thing yet, we can eventually monetize this. But even if you're not ready to build a group, you can still create space just in the way that you post. Ask questions, invite responses, share a story, and then say, have you felt this way too? Let your comment section be a place for connection, not just compliments. If you start treating your content like a two-way street, people are going to start to cross it. Tip number 4, celebrate the little wins, yours and theirs. Community thrives on encouragement, not ego. And the truth is, most of us are waiting for someone to say, that's amazing. I see how hard that you're working. Keep going. Be that person. When someone shares a win, don't just scroll past it. Cheer them on. Share their posts. Leave a comment that makes them feel like a rock star on album drop day. And share your wins too. Not just the 6-figure ones or the sold out launches. Share when you finally figure out how to use that new app, or when you sent that scary pitch, or when you got up the courage to go live for the first time. Small wins are the building blocks of big momentum. And when you share them, you give others permission to celebrate their own progress. A strong community isn't built on competition. It's built on clapping for each other, even when we're at different stages. To those of you who know me or have been listening to this podcast for a while, you probably understand that sometimes I need a little push, a little pep talk, a little encouragement to get the momentum going when I'm standing at the edge of something new. I've always been someone with big ideas and deep love for what I do. But that doesn't mean confidence comes easily every time. Sometimes I need someone to say, hey, what you're doing matters. Keep going. And honestly, I thought that support would only come from those people closest to me, my family, my friends, the people who know me in real life. But I've been pleasantly surprised and honestly kind of amazed by the support that I've found online. I've had strangers turned into cheerleaders. I've had listeners DM me to tell me that a certain episode has helped them feel a little less alone. Real people, real support, real hope that the work that I'm doing, the words that I'm saying, the stories that I'm sharing actually matter. And that's the magic of community. That's the magic of showing up, even when it feels small or awkward or scary. Because when you do, you open the door for connection, for reminders that you are not the only one trying to grow something meaningful in the messy middle of life. And I want that for you. I want you to find your people, the ones who remind you who you are when you forget, the ones who are going to hype you up when you're unsure, and the ones who celebrate your weird little wins and encourage your big ideas. And I want to keep finding mine. I want to keep creating this little corner of the internet where we all feel like we belong, where we're growing wild together, even if we never meet in real life. So if you've been waiting for the perfect moment to reach out and start a conversation, to build something or to join something or just to try something, let this be it. Because you never know who's waiting on the other side of your courage. Just waiting and ready to be a friend, a supporter, a co-creator, or just someone who reminds you that you're not alone. Let's keep building community that lift us up, support our growth, and make the hard parts feel a little bit easier. You deserve that kind of support, and it's out there waiting for you to show up. So, whether you've got a thriving DM thread with your business besties, or you're just starting to explore this idea of community, just know this: you're not too late. You're not too quiet. You're not too small. There's a space for you, and your people are looking for you too. Try this. Send a message today to someone that you admire. Reply to a story. Comment something genuine, or post something a little more real than you usually do. Start the ripple. Because business, life, it's better when you grow it wild and grow it together. Thanks for hanging out with me today. If this episode gave you that warm, fuzzy feeling of I am not alone, then please share it, maybe with someone new. And don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to the channel. It helps more than you know. And if you're looking for more connection, resources, and behind the scenes stories, you know where to find me at jamiecole.growingwild on Instagram and jamiecole.co, and right here every week. And remember, your people are out there, but they won't find you if you're hiding. Show up, speak up, and let yourself be seen. You never know who's waiting to connect with you. Until next time, stay wild.